Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So a couple things that happened within the organization today. If you're not living under a rock, you pretty much know this. We was working out Jordan Matthews. We're trying to shore up the wide receiver core until we get Alshon Jeffries back. I would have liked us to go after Josh Gordon, but obviously the Rams let the Patriots fleece them. Because that's what not the Rams, the Browns, because that's what the Browns do. They get fleeced. Absolutely disgusting how you let Josh Gordon go to the Patriots when you're trying to win, when you're trying to come up. I don't get that. So we've been working on Jordan Matthews. He has a good rapport with Carson. And that should lead us to this victory against the Indianapolis Colts. Not even just Jordan Matthews coming in. Just Carson Wentz coming back alone, because he's able to throw these receivers open the way Nick Foles couldn't. And, I want to just give a shout-out to Nick Foles for being 6-2 as a starter, for winning the Super Bowl, for adding to his legacy, which is, to me, looking like a Hall of Fame legacy as a backup. Yes, he checks. Nick Foles checks many blocks. Nick Foles checks many blocks as to be what's in that cup. But you're about to be laughing a lot. You're about to be laughing a lot.
Oh, I'm going to be laughing a lot.
Nick Foles checks many blocks as to being a Hall of Famer, a Pro Bowl selection. He holds a record in the NFL, 7 touchdown passes in the game. Yes, Nick Foles is one of the guys that holds that record. An NFC Championship appearance. That's also one of the criterias. Hey, what do you know? A Super Bowl MVP and a Super Bowl win and a Super Bowl appearance. A lot of guys don't have that. So we're going to get into the keys of victory versus the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. We got Superfan right here, Leroy Legend, as I like to call him. Why do you think the Colts are going to beat the Eagles?
Well, one, we got Darius Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year as a rookie. 18 tackles last week against the Redskins, 15 solo, forced fumble.
Yeah, 18 tackles last week alone.
Yeah. He's got 20 or 21 in the last 2 games. This guy...
He had 18 tackles in one game.
18 tackles in one game, 15 solo.
I didn't know.
Forced fumble.
He plays the D-line.
Yeah, he's a linebacker.
Oh,
South Carolina State. This guy is a fucking beast, period. Carson Wentz coming back, ain't gonna do shit because he's gonna have rust. You talking about your boy goddamn Nick Foles being Hall of Fame and all this other bullshit?
He checks the blocks.
No, he doesn't. Because Rob Johnson got a goddamn Super Bowl as a quarterback.
Don't hold the record.
No. Rob Johnson sucked, but won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And who was my man that played for Baltimore?
Flacco?
No, not Flacco. Dude, back the first Super Bowl they won. Yeah, Rob Johnson and Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer suck.
They suck.
Suck.
Neither one of them holds a record.
One Super Bowl. And Trent. Hold on now. Trent Dilfer had a good season that year. They weren't great numbers, but he had a good season that year.
Look at Nick Foles' numbers as a starter.
Nick Foles is not a Hall of Fame quarterback. Period.
Nick Foles, I'm not saying he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he checks the blocks. There's certain things you have to do. There's certain stipulations. I'm
not saying he didn't have a good game. Coming in as a backup and winning the Super Bowl, but he is not a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He checks those blocks. He checks the blocks.
No, he doesn't.
Before you get into the Hall of Fame, it's a list. Before they even can consider you, got to check this list. You have to have a Pro Bowl selection.
One.
Okay, yeah, one. That's all you need. You have to have a Pro Bowl selection.
Okay.
You have to have went to the NFC Championship game. You can't name one Hall of Fame quarterback that hasn't been to the conference game. You have to have done that. It boosts it if you've been Super Bowl MVP or won a Super Bowl. You can't name one. You can't name.
Not Hall of Fame worthy, dog.
He got better accolades right now than Andrew Luck. He has better accolades than Andrew Luck.
He don't have more than fucking 30 touchdowns in a season. Andrew Luck got that.
He don't need that.
Andrew Luck been in the Pro Bowl every year that he played. When he was healthy, he has a Pro Bowl every year that he's been healthy.
His percentage as a starter is probably better than Andrew Luck's.
Okay.
And he's been a backup. For all that time Andrew Luck was cooking, he's been a backup.
You can throw in any quarterback as a backup that can complete Jim Sorgi for the Colts. Motherfucker had the best completion percentage as a backup
He
quarterback.
won a Super Bowl?
No.
Then that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, listen. Because he won a Super Bowl, that does not make you Hall of Fame worthy.
It don't make you Hall of Fame worthy. You're right, but it adds to his legacy. Adds to his legacy. How many backups you know got a statue? Nick Foles got a statue now in Philly.
That's because Philly's retarded.
How's Philly retarded? How's
Listen.
Philly retarded? Just because y'all beat up on the Redskins don't make y'all something
Ain't got
that
nothing to
we
do
should
with
be
the
worried.
Redskins.
Yes, it does.
No, it
because
doesn't.
Because the whole DC area thought Washington was going to be something because they beat up on
First
the
of all, I'm
Cardinals.
not a Redskins fan.
Well, I'm just letting you know. You put them back on suicide watch by doing what you're supposed to do. Now we learned a lot from that game. I actually watched the game today.
Okay.
I learned a lot from that game. The Redskins didn't even score. So your defense came to play.
They didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah, they didn't score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown.
field goals.
They didn't score. They didn't get in the end zone. Your defense came to play. So the defense is something we definitely can't sleep on.
Darius Leonard, like I said.
Yeah, okay, 18 tackles in the game. That's a beast. But he's going against a whole different offensive line. Let me tell you.
But we're playing against a quarterback who's just now coming back after he tore all his goddamn L's in his leg, right?
Yeah.
ACL, MCL, LCL.
Agreed.
So what makes you think? And I don't care how much.
But he's not just a quarterback. He's a quarterback that was playing at an MVP level when he went down. This is Carson Wentz.
Listen. Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. I'm not disputing it.
Is Carson Wentz better than Andrew Luck?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, he is not better than Andrew Luck.
Okay. They both been out some time. First of all,
there was talk of MVP for both Carson Wentz and Andrew Luck before both of them got injured.
You're right.
Before he got the lacerated kidney and I think it was shoulder and ribs. I think.
Yeah,
so,
kidney issues too.
It was either kidney or spleen. One of them. Regardless.
I didn't even know that.
The motherfucker had some serious injuries. He had 40 touchdowns before he got injured.
Listen, Andrew Luck being the baller is not the reason why y'all gonna win, in my opinion. Now, although
he's part of it,
the defense showed up. Now, mind you, Andrew Luck, he had under 200 passing yards.
I'm fine with that.
And one touchdown pass.
No, he had 2 touchdowns.
He had 2 touchdown passes.
He had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and threw for like 179, 189. I'm fine. Listen, I'm fine with only 2 touchdowns and less than 200 yards. Because that means he's getting the ball out quicker.
And you fine with the interceptions, because we not the Redskins.
I don't like. Trust me. I do not like the interceptions. Yeah. But if he can get the ball out quick, throw some little slant passes, whether it's T.Y. Hilton, Ryan Grant, his tight end Ebron or Jack Doyle, or even checking off to one of his fucking tight ends, I'm fine. Or his running backs, I'm fine with that.
Give me your top 3 keys. Give me your top 3 keys to victory against the Eagles.
Darius Leonard on defense.
So are you saying pressure from the D-line or just that one guy?
Pressure from the D-line, but he is the main focus. You're going to have to stop him. If you got 15 tackles, solo tackles, 18 total tackles, a forced fumble, and a forced...
Why aren't they talking more about this guy? Because that's monstrous.
They are. Listen, you're not paying attention to
No, that's where you come in. When you make your video, you need to... I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know he was that
Over the last
good.
2 games, this man has had 21 tackles, 22 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He's had the forced fumble, and I believe it was a forced fumble recovery as well. This dude is a fucking stud.
So he's basically getting running backs before they can even get a full steam ahead. He has to be.
Hold on. Adrian Peterson had, against Arizona, I think a little over 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker only had like 36 yards against us. Same thing with Chris Thompson. They had a total combined running yards for the Redskins between Thompson, Peterson, Cousins, and I believe somebody else. Maybe total got fucking 80 yards. This dude is
and Alex Smith stud. Runs too.
And that's what I'm saying. This dude is a fucking stud. Defensive Player of the Year.
So since you know that, I'm pretty sure our coaches know that. So how do we offset that? I'll let you go with what's the rest of your keys? So you're saying this one guy or the defensive pressure?
Offensive line, Quentin Nelson. This dude been pancaking people left and right, opening up holes for our running backs. He's the right guard.
Right guard.
Our center is Kelly from Alabama.
So basically, winning the battle up front.
Yeah, because now we got more of a balanced offense. We don't have just Andrew Luck throwing the ball. He threw the ball, I think it was 52 or 53 times first game against Cincinnati, which we should have beat Cincinnati had Jack Doyle not fumbled that goddamn ball on the scoring drive, because we're down around 20-25. That screwed us, because they returned that for a fumble and a return for 6 points. We should have won that game.
So you should be 2-0 right now. How Cincinnati's 2-0?
Cincinnati got lucky. Listen, Cincinnati got lucky against us. Now, who their second opponent was, I don't give a fuck. First of all, because they're not in my division.
Mm-hmm.
The only one in our divisions that give us trouble that I see right now is going to be Jacksonville.
And that's how I feel about this recent loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're not in our division. We just gotta take that lump and keep moving.
But they also exposed y'all.
How they exposed? They exposed one player. For them to get two explosive plays for 75 yards. Deshaun Jackson.
Who played for y'all, right?
Yeah. Okay. Deshaun Jackson. Okay. On the first play of the game, that was embarrassing.
Okay.
Deshaun Jackson.
But he played for y'all, right?
Yeah, he played for us. Then O.J. Howard.
Okay.
Both plays.
Tight end, right?
Yeah, both plays. 75 yards on the first play of both of those drives.
Tight
75 yards.
Shit though.
No, Howard is a different breed. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't stand.
He's faster than Gronkowski or Ertz.
Yes,
okay.
he's faster. He's faster than Gronk for sure. He's faster than Ertz too. Now, I'm beginning to despise the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because that win automatically they think they deserve to go dust off a hat or dust off a shirt or whatever they feel like. I've been reading the comments. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what? But you guys should focus on moving forward and trying to fill up the seats. Your opening day didn't even sell out. Tampa. But moving on.
Well, Tampa Bay. Fitzpatrick has 2 or 3 good games a year.
Exactly.
And then he falls off the fucking plane.
Exactly. Tampa Bay will be watching us when it gets cold.
Well,
Tampa Bay will be watching us when it gets cold.
Denny Green said, they are who we thought they were.
Yeah, Tampa Bay will be watching us when it gets cold. I mean, the last time Tampa Bay won a Super Bowl, Jameson Winston was 12. No, it was 2002.
Oh, well, okay,
They won one.
Yeah,
it was 2002.
They were Tony Dungy's team, but it was Gruden that won it. Okay.
They are the definition of a one and done. So, yeah. I mean, everybody, hey, the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then.
Yeah.
You're that dog, Tampa Bay. But, you know, we can't afford to lose 2 games. We can't afford to lose 2 games in a row. And with Wentz coming back and at the link, this is a damn holiday. I'm telling you, this is a holiday for the city of Philadelphia. We are not going to lose this game. And I agree with what you said. The winner of this game will most likely be the best up front. I agree with that. Okay. The winner of this game will most likely be the best up front because protecting Wentz is key. And I need to see Jalen Mills not be on the outside this game. Mm-hmm. Andrew Luck and the Colts are going to pick on him if he's on the outside. He's the guy who was guarding Deshaun on the first play of the game. He's the guy who Julio had a goddamn buffet against. He's the guy who's been notoriously known for getting beat on double moves.
But see, this is what I think. Any fan, whatever team it is, I'm not saying I'm a homer, but I am to an extent because the Colts are my team. But with Frank Reich coming in as the head coach, and
where'd he come from again?
Well, he was originally with us.
Oh, they almost got him to leave. Yeah.
No, he was originally with us. Then y'all signed him, I believe, as your offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For a year, maybe 2, and then he came back to us because we were supposed to have Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. He was originally with us before he was with y'all, so that doesn't matter.
He didn't get no ring with y'all though.
Doesn't matter.
It does. Y'all didn't have the personnel to execute his game plan, and it looks like y'all don't.
He was an assistant coach. So
what is he now? Offensive coordinator with you guys?
He's the head coach.
He's the head coach?
Frank Reich is the head coach. So, A, he knows your motherfucking playbook. B,
that's a really good point. I forgot about that, actually.
He used to be a quarterback. He's the quarterback that took the Buffalo Bills back in the day when they were down 30-something points, whatever it was, and brought them back to win the game when they went to like 3 Super Bowls in a row. He was one of those quarterbacks. So, he's a quarterback coach. He's the head coach. He knows y'all's playbook. And this man knows how to come up with certain plays to get the ball out of Luck's hand quicker than what Luck was under Chuck Pagano. He's getting the ball out of like 2.8 seconds.
That's cool, but it's not effective against a team that can tackle. Now we showed very poor tackling last game, but I believe that gets shored up this game.
You sure?
I'm positive. We can't do that 2 times in a row and not at home.
That's not true.
How's your running game? Because if you don't have that, you will suffer against us.
If they play like they played against the Redskins with a balanced offense where we passed, I think one less pass than what we had as far as running game, y'all don't stand a chance. Because we have a balanced offense.
So far, nobody has been able to run against us. That's what I'm saying.
But you've only played 2 games.
And neither of them been able to run.
But who have you played?
We've played the Atlanta Falcons and we played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Falcons have 2 dynamic running backs.
The
Falcons got lightning and thunder.
Was Freeman playing against y'all?
Yeah, but he got hurt in that game.
Okay, so he was a non-factor. He was a non-factor.
But Cole,
he got hurt when? He got hurt when?
He got hurt in like the first half.
Okay, so he was a non-factor.
He was a non-factor, but he ain't go nowhere when he was in the game. And the other running back ain't go nowhere either. And whoever else they brought in ain't go nowhere either.
And what did Tampa Bay do against y'all?
Nothing on the ground.
Nothing on the ground?
Nothing on the ground.
But your front seven might be good.
Nothing on the ground. So if we get to Luck, like I know we're going, Luck is throwing. Did Luck throw an interception in the first game? So he's throwing an interception so far in every game.
Luck is known for interceptions.
That ain't gonna work with us, and we need all that. We need all of that.
Luck is known for coming back.
So how can you say a man that is known for interceptions is better than Carson Wentz?
Because Carson Wentz is coming back from an injury. He's been out. He didn't even play. He played what, 10 games for y'all last year?
I think he played more than that. I think he got hurt like week 12.
Okay, week 12.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's his name? The boy that you called Nicky Franchise last year.
Yeah.
Before that. Okay, so Franchise came in.
Mm-hmm.
Wentz has been out for how long? How many months now?
Almost 10.
And you really think he's going to come out just firing on all cylinders, no rust whatsoever?
There's
not a single
I believe
quarterback in this that has ever played in this league that came off that type of injury and came back and was firing on all cylinders.
Tom Brady.
No, he didn't.
Tom Brady
still had bad games. He still had bad
I
games.
I got a strong feeling that Carson Wentz will break that mold. I'm trying to tell you. I got a strong feeling. He might throw an interception. That's the worst he's going to do. But he is going to be devastatingly accurate.
I think it's going to be good. I'm not disputing that because I think Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. But I don't think he's going to be as good as you think he's going to be on his first game back.
He's going to be good enough to win. He's going to be good enough to win. If our team can win, if our team can win a game 18-12 and Nick Foles do nothing, you're going to get way more. You're going to get way more out of Carson Wentz than you're going to get out of Nick Foles in his worst game.
I'm willing to put my jersey. I'm willing to put my jersey against your jersey.
What do you mean?
If we win, you got to wear my jersey on your next YouTube cast. And if you win, I got to wear your jersey on your next YouTube cast. Period. And I will admit that I'm wrong.
On my next cast after the game?
Yeah. What you waiting on?
I'm not waiting on nothing. I'm actually thinking about that. I'm actually thinking about that because
if you're so confident in your team, it should be a simple bet. You should be ready to go.
What kind of jersey you got? First of all,
Andrew Luck, buddy.
First of all, I ain't wearing no bullshit jersey. I ain't wearing no jersey from a player that ain't current.
It's Andrew Luck.
You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal.
Y'all see this YouTube? I'm telling you right now, he gonna be wearing that goddamn jersey.
Shit. Bullshit. If you think we losing 2 games in a row. Okay. If you think we losing 2 games in a row with Wentz coming back.
Y'all gonna be some mad motherfuckers up in Philly. I know that.
Nuh-uh.
What Lincoln Financial, whatever the hell y'all
the big link.
Whatever.
Broad Patterson.
The big stink. Y'all
Broad Patterson. With this here logo right here on every jersey, we're gonna defeat the Indianapolis Colts. I'm almost 100% sure Carson Wentz is back.
Call the score.
Call the score in the game?
Yep. Woo. I'm calling 27-24 Indianapolis.
27-24 Indianapolis?
Yep.
I'm calling 27-24 Philly.
Okay.
I'm calling 27-24 Philly. I actually like the sound of that. I'm calling 27-24 Philly. Actually, I'm calling 28-17 Philly. You ain't getting 20 points in the link. You're not getting 20 points in the link.
Oh, you want to put a side bet on that?
You're not getting
beside the jersey, you put a side bet on it.
That you get plus 20?
Oh, we getting 20 plus points.
Shit. I don't see it happening, man. I don't see it happening.
Who's going to stop us?
What do you mean who's going to stop us? Listen.
You go out all day long.
Tampa Bay just threw for 400 yards on us. They just threw for 400 yards on us, and they only got 27 points.
Only 27?
26. They only got 26 points. We lost that game 20-26.
But y'all lost.
Yeah, we lost.
And they threw it 26 points.
They put up 26 points.
So
no, we lost 21-27. They put up 27 points.
Which one?
They threw for 400 yards. That's not happening again. That's not happening again.
Listen, you don't have to have 300 yards, 400 yards to score fucking 20 points.
You don't, because y'all not going to get that type of production out of Luck. You're going to need some pick sixes. You're going to need some special teams points. That's the only way that y'all going to get over 20 points.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter how you do it. It don't matter how you do it.
It does not matter how you do it as long as you do it.
It ain't happening. Which one put on that? Small bottle of Henny or something?
We can do that.
We can do a small bottle of Henny on
Then
that.
Indianapolis not